Um, I guess I'll continue my subject on yesterday, which was Kamala Harris and her perception. Well, not even perception, because everybody has the right to an opinion about her, what she does. Hold on, I make a noise. What she does, what she says. She's a candidate. She is a candidate. But today she dropped a plan for student forgiveness. No, student loan forgiveness. Sorry. I am so fucking tired, but I wanted to get this in. I don't think my video will be as long, so don't worry about that. Um, Student loan forgiveness. Hers is being lampoon, like said, holy shit, it sucks. Elizabeth Warren, they say it sucks too, even though it's pretty reasonable. Like, it it's reasonable for what it is. It's student forgiveness, like loan forgiveness. Um, the another thing that I would like to talk about that, like put a pin on, because Kamala has to do with Pell Grant programs, which is what you get when you don't have a high income and you don't qualify for a scholarship. So you get those, and you can go to it. It covers a lot of stuff. It used to be more robust than it is now, but poor people can't have things because rich people need things from us. When the taxes, we have to pay the taxes that they don't, so they can keep the money and we can get nothing. You know, it seems reasonable, totally reasonable. So yeah, they think her plan sucks because Kamala's, because it's weird. I think the way she proposed it is that somebody on a Pell program, and if they're African American, are disadvantaged, they have been completely screwed over. That there was no way that they could build wealth like everybody else, every well-off person, because they weren't allowed to. Some sort of business program, or if you do a business, whatever the case is, people don't like it. They're making fun of her on Twitter. The thing is that I find weird is that it was trending immediately. Like, I don't know if Elizabeth Warren's plan trended, and I don't know if Bernie Sanders' plan trended, because his is more of, I don't know if I'm confusing his is completely forgive the debt, or at least he says 1.6 trillion, which must be what, 4 students. It's a joke. Please don't kill me. It's like I'm saying, like, student fucking tuitions are too much. And I think he has this different plan as well. The plan that's separate, because student loans are separate from what I think what should happen is free college. And I think he believes in free college. I don't know if anybody else. The 24, 23 candidate roster believes that, but I believe it. People should go to college for free. But the people, if college is for free, if let's say Utopia, Bernie Sanders or whoever believes that college should be free gets the candidacy, wins, and then we don't have college that is only tuition based, then you still have to pay off people's debt for, like, this system has been around forever. So, like, his plan isn't bad if he wins and he makes free tuition, and it's all that other stuff. I don't think Elizabeth Warren's is terrible. But like, remember that pin I said to put on Elizabeth Warren's thingy? I think we should start talking about um what they call the poverty, like the poverty level, like for 4 people in a household. I think it's $50,000, and I'm like, why should there be a limit? Like, some people, you should not count the gross amount you get for from, God, my brain, the gross amount of your paycheck, right? You shouldn't, like, the annual paycheck, the annual, like, what you get yearly, because that doesn't take into account the bills you pay, or like the hospital bills, like surprise shit that happens. Like, you don't get the whole paycheck. You get, they take away taxes, and that's supposed to be for your Medicare and other shit. Like, you have bills, you have at least, like, people, like, food, um rent, clothing for your kids, tuition for their schools, if you pay that, or some fucking reason you have to pay for lunch now in public schools. I have no fucking clue what happened there. It's like, you pay a lot of things because, and for a poor person, your paycheck dries up quickly. So $50,000 for a 4-person household isn't fair. You should go higher, and or you should just not take account the bill, the gross amount. You should take account what they pay in bills, and that's what the taxes are for, right? You take every, like in tax season, you take everything in that you do, what you pay, all the receipts, all the shit. They should take it from there, like all the information from there. If not, you can refile again, and people should be evaluated that way. It shouldn't be one set amount of what poverty is, because there's different forms of poverty. There's like paycheck to paycheck, uh, homelessness, mentally ill, unable to hold a job because of physical problems, um, unable to hold a job because you have no transportation, nothing. And like, there's so many different forms of poverty, like disability, mental illness. I don't think you should just set it to a small amount. I think you should set it to who's struggling. Like, it doesn't, like, you should just take account their bills and all that shit. Sorry, I'm repeating myself. But what I'm trying to say is, all their plans kind of suck, because a lot of a lot of people who want Bernie don't seem to be focusing on the Senate race. We need the Senate back, because if Bernie gets into office, he'll just have Mitch McConnell doing the same fucking thing that he's been doing for a decade now. So what in hell is the point? It'll just be another fucking term of Obama, in the sense Obama he didn't allowed to do anything really. Sorry, pardon. He didn't get allowed to do much because of the opposition, yeah, obstruction by the Republicans. And Bernie is farther left, at least politically and other things, and he's not white in their sense either. He's Jewish, so they're just going to do the same thing. So you should be focusing on the Senate races too. We should be focusing more than just who should be president. We should be focusing who's going to Congress too, because nothing has been passed. So like, both Elizabeth Warren and Bernie good plans depend if the fucking Senate works. And it depends if the fucking Supreme Court is in shit, which it is right now. So, I don't know, man. Like, Kamala is also, like, people don't also understand that, like, what she proposes isn't gonna be the final bill. But then again, nothing surprises me if it is or not. Like, whatever. Like I said, nobody likes Kamala, and she's not my top choice. But again, like I said yesterday, you focus too much on her and ignore a Pete Buttigieg or Buttigieg or Buttigieg, who's 10 times worse. And you ignore Biden. You think Biden might not win, but he could win on the fact that he's pretty much establishment. And the establishment is in charge of the elections. And people are also scared because this Trump is just going against everything that we have known. So people just want something safe instead of something radically different, which we need to fix everything. So you shouldn't laugh off Biden. He might win, which we don't want that, because people laughed off Trump, and look what happened. Shouldn't laugh off Buttigieg, because he seems to be, even though he's gay, somebody's pushing his campaign, somebody's pushing him, anybody, and he has a fascistic side to him. He allows cops to hurt his citizens. He didn't give a shit. Like, you have to be careful with him. He scares me. Like, him and Biden scare me if they get the candidacy. Elizabeth Warren and Bernie, Kamala, I don't know. She could be good for many other things. She could be not good. She could drop out. I don't know. I have no big attachment towards her. I say be aware, be alert. Read. Don't just read headlines, like I said. And look for weird shit on social media. If it trends so quickly, suspect it. Don't take it at face value. That's about it. This is Moo. This was my corner. My secret little corner. I will see you tomorrow, maybe. The news cycles have new shit every day, every hour, not just every day. So you never know. See ya!